Let us solve problem from number system. If n is equal to square root of root 5 plus 2 plus square root of root 5 minus 2 whole divided by square root of root 5 plus 1 minus square root of 3 minus 2 square root of 2, then n equal to dash. So now let us solve this sum. Let us consider this square root of 3 minus 2 root 2 as a x. Then this x is equal to, then this x we can write in which way, in the sense x is equal to square root of 3 minus 2 root 2, like that is there. This 3 we can write as a 2 plus 1. So x is equal to square root of 3 I am going to write as a 2 plus 1. 2 I am going to write as a square root of root 2 whole square plus 1, and this minus 2 into 1 into root 2, like this I am writing. Now you know that here this is the root 2 square is the a square. This 1 square let us take as a b square. So a square plus b square minus 2 into a into b, in that form is there. So that x is equal to square root of, we can write this one as a square plus b square minus 2ab is there. So that this one we write as a root 2 minus 1 a minus b whole square. Root 2 minus 1 whole square. Now this square root and this square gets cancelled, so that x is equal to root 2 minus 1 we are getting. Now see here in this expression, this square root of 3 minus 2 root 2 we considered as a x. This x let us bring to left side. Then we can write this one as a n. This is minus x is there. So n minus x, if it comes left side, it becomes plus x. So n plus x, that is equal to square root of root 5 plus 2 plus square root of root 5 minus 2 whole divided by square root of root 5 plus 1. Now let us square this expression. Let us square this expression by taking square. By taking square on both sides. Square on both sides. By taking square on both sides. That means this n plus x you have to square it, and this one also you have to square it. That means numerator is in the form of a plus b whole square. This numerator in the form of a plus b whole square. By squaring this one, we can write this n plus x whole square, directly we write. Numerator is what is that? A plus b whole square. This a plus b whole square we can write as a square plus b square minus plus 2 into a into b. 2 into a is root of root 5 plus 2 into root of root 5 minus 2 whole divided by this root 5 plus square root of root 5 plus 1. This one we have to square it. When we are squaring, this root and square gets cancelled, so that square root of 5 plus 1 we are getting. Now see here 1 root 5 is there, here 1 root 5 is there. So that root 5 plus root 5 we can take in as a twice the root 5, and here plus 2, this minus 2 cancel. Now see here this is a plus b into a minus b. So a plus b into this a plus b into a minus b is there, and here these two let us write. Now we can write square root of a plus b into a minus b. A plus b into a minus b, already we know that expression. A plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square. This expression we know. So here a plus root 5 is there, b plus 2 is there. So by squaring it, a square minus b square, a is the root 5, root 5 whole square is 5 minus this 5 minus this 2 square is 4 whole divided by square root of 5 plus 1. Square root of 5 plus 1. Now this value is, this 5 minus 4 is 1. So square root of 1 is the 1, and this 1 into 2 is known as 2. So this we can write as a 2 root 5 plus 2 divided by root 5 plus 1. In numerator we can take common 2. So that 2 into root 5 plus 1 divided by root 5 plus 1. In numerator root 5 plus 1 and the denominator root 5 plus 1 we can cancel. By cancelling this one, we are getting the answer as 2. So this value is n plus x. Left hand side here n plus x is there. So n plus x whole square is equal to, we are getting as a 2. Now we are going to take square root. Take square root. Take square root. By taking square root, this expression we can write as a n plus x whole square and root cancel, that is equal to root 2 we are getting. Now this x we can take right side. So n is equal to root 2 minus x. Already we know the value of x is root 2 minus 1. This x value let us substitute here. So that we are getting n is equal to root 2 minus of x is root 2 minus 1. This minus we multiply inside. So that root 2 minus root 2 plus 1. We can cancel now this root 2 minus root 2 cancel. So that remaining value is 1 only. So that n is equal to 1. So answer for this question 1. They asked us to calculate n value. So we are getting value of n is 1. Hence first option is the correct answer.